You're going to want to wear your sunglasses at night for this nightclub episode of Go Island, and that is the biggest disco ball in Western Canada. You're watching Go Island on Shore TV. On today's show, grow your game of golf with some gear. Kim Rock with the concert listings. And Dan Kahn travels through time bringing back the 1980s. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Pals and gals, it's party time on Go Island. Yeah. When was the last time you went out dancing? Well, we're going to take you to a few hotspots because we have a thriving nightlife in Victoria, not just on the weekends either, do we, Juice?
No, not at all. 7 days a week in this city, there is more than ample opportunity to go out and have fun. In this city, there are great residencies from Monday to Sunday, and in that, some of them cater to live music, some of them cater to DJ venues. In that, you basically can go out and find a lot of good people and a lot of good places to go and have social drinks and dance.
Now, you moved to Victoria about 5 years ago, set up West Coast Entertainment. What does that entail?
West Coast Entertainment is a brandable company that sets up along the lines of DJ bookings and event planning and organization. So we hold residencies in this city, and we also put our DJs out into different venues around the city. Now,
we're in Sugar right now, and it's transformed since I was last in here. What have they had done?
They've done a lot of good work at Sugar. Sugar has transformed itself to be one of the top venues in this city. Everything from remodeling the upper lounge atmosphere to the flooring, to the bathrooms, to the bar. The place is now top notch for a destination to come out and dance.
And you're a promoter, so how does it work? Do you join forces with night spots? How do you fit into it?
It can go a number of ways. You can basically join forces with other promotion companies and throw large-scale events, or you can go single-handedly and deal with a venue itself by providing them either a DJ or providing them with an actual night, say a residency where you book for that week each week and you bring in different talent for that venue.
So what are you doing at Sugar then?
Actually, we booked one of our best top-notch DJs, Soulfix. He is the Saturday night resident at Sugar, so every Saturday night you can come down and see him. He never fails to impress. The man knows how to control the dance floor.
And we're going to meet Soulfix very shortly in the show, but first, Juice, have you ever been paddleboarding?
I've actually never been paddleboarding, but I do want to give it a shot.
All right, well, this story from Edmonton might give you a little teaser. Now, I tried paddleboarding once, and it's not as easy as it looks. Welcome back to the private party here at Sugar Nightclub. Hey, Michael. Right on. So I hear that without a DJ, there is no music.
There's no music.
So tell us about the music you've been creating, because your name is becoming more of a household one in the underground circuit.
That's fair. My most recent release is on Pyramid Recordings. It's currently in the Glitch Hop Top 10 internationally.
And what is glitch hop, for those who don't know?
Glitch hop is kind of a subgenre, like a mashup between dubstep and hip hop. It's funky, dirty, heavy.
So how do you dance to it? Like
something like that, yeah, exactly. Whatever feels good, man. Whatever feels good. Whatever vibe catches you, just take it and go.
Now, Victoria, quite a few venues to play at. Tell us about where we're at right now. Sugar, what's it like playing here?
Sugar, for me, is home sweet home. I love it here. The staff, the management has allowed me to take their format, apply my own style, and the results have been incredible.
Now, as a DJ on the cutting edge of some of the sounds that are being produced, are you sort of helping to shift people's flavors and tastes when it comes to what they listen to?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm constantly on the grind to find something that bridges the gap between popular music and the crazy stuff that I like, right?
Yeah, and how much stuff off the radio do you play?
Adaptations of almost everything that I think is catchy. I mean, if it's going to get people to respond, then I'll find a way to fit it into my set.
Now, you're a DJ. What does it mean to be affiliated with West Coast Entertainment rather than just being an independent?
Well, West Coast gives me a lot of new contacts that bring in a lot of new bookings for me, as well as they manage the gigs I'm already getting in a professional manner, which separates me from the promoters, makes it a lot easier to get everything dealt with professionally and accordingly.
And promoters, you know, without promoters, what would events be like? I mean, Nobody,
Empty.
they're like the unsung heroes, aren't they?
They really are. They really are. There's a ton of behind-the-scenes work that goes into glamifying, and glamorizing. It goes into making us look good.
And they're usually the first people with the mop at the end of the night too, cleaning up.
The first one's there, the last one's to leave, and the last one's to get a thank you. So yeah, promoters put in the work.
Hey, Juice.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, you missed a spot. Now that sound system we're all pretending to dance well to over there, what is that?
That's one of the best sound systems in the city. 8 double 18-inch subwoofers with high end to match is going to fill this room beautifully. Proper sound engineering for a nightclub event is key, and they definitely knew what they were doing when they put that in here at Sugar.
Whoa, 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 bass in your face. While Soulfix gets busy in the booth, let's check in with Kim Rock for some big ticket concert noise. We're on location in Victoria's nightlife now. We're perched in the DJ booth here at Touch Lounge. Roger, you're the manager and part owner. Yeah. We're talking a little bit about the relationship between club owners and the promoters. How does it or jive?
How does it jive? With the promoters, there's usually a promoter for kind of different genres of music. So you'll have your house music or your techno or you'll have your hip hop kind of promoters. And we just tell them to come in and bring a show to us. And hopefully they can, fill the place out. And it's usually on the days that are on our regular days, like on a Friday or Saturday, but it's usually during the week, a Thursday, Wednesday, whenever they can feel like they can bring a big artist to make this place happen. And yeah, it's great.
Tell us about this club. How long have you been at the helm?
I've been at the helm for about 3 years with Damien and Ryan, and it's been very good. It's a great learning experience, and yeah, I'm having lots of fun with it.
What do you cater to at this place? Is it a younger crowd? What are you looking for?
You know, it's funny because I know a lot of people think nightclubs are fairly high. I guess our average age when we look at our Trioscope is about 23, 24, which isn't too bad considering some clubs are, the average age is about 19, so.
Yeah, and when are you open?
Fridays and Saturdays usually, from 9 to 2 p.m. And then, we have the odd show during the week on a Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So in your opinion, what makes a successful night? Is it how many people come through the door, or what is it?
For me, it's not always about how many people come through the door. It's about the certain vibe in here. If everybody's enjoying themselves, having a good time, and not leaving, if we can keep 300 people in here dancing and having a good time and drinking and having fun in a safe environment, that's to me what makes a successful night. Or when people leave and they go, you know what, thank you, your staff is awesome. For me, that means more to me than always having, 500, 600 people through the door, even though that's kind of nice as well. We get about sometimes 700, 800 people through the door through the night, so it's nice.
Now, I actually played soccer with Roger, hit the last line of defense. You don't want to mess with this guy. But have you ever played golf? I see you have a golf shirt.
I play a little bit of golf. I'm no Tiger Woods, but I'm more like, what was that movie? Adam Sandler,
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. I'm more like that.
Yeah, well, because in this next segment, we're going to learn how to grow your game, and I'm actually trying on some golf wear to look like this.
Cheers.
Go Island, the nightlife edition, and we are 15 stairs deep into Victoria's nightlife here at Hush Nightclub with DJ Keone. Now, Keone, tell us a little bit about playing at clubs in Victoria.
Well, I've traveled around the world. I have to say Victoria is one of my funnest places to play. Just the crowds just are uplifting. They know the music. They sing along with you. Victoria is just a great nightlife altogether. So yeah, love playing here. It's amazing.
How long have you been playing and what style do you got?
It's been about 13 years now. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, I'd say everything. House is my passion, but definitely love the club scene, love the breaks, drum and bass, you name it. Anything that gets your booty shaking,
Being on the roster with West Coast Nightlife, how does it help you get gigs? We were talking to Soulfix earlier. He said he sees the benefits of it. Do you see the same?
Yeah, it definitely keeps you on the scene. People forget about you in a couple of months. So, you know, being part of something like West Coast nightlife, it keeps you fresh, keeps you out there, and you know, there's always new faces coming in. You know, everybody's celebrating their 19th birthday, you know, so you gotta keep it going, you know.
So what you got coming up next, Keone?
Nothing right off the top. I'm just sort of enjoying my summer right now, but in September we're doing a show called Equinox. It's a private location, you know, taking it back to the old school house garage days. So, you know, look out September 21st, featuring Equinox, me, myself, Christoph, and Reclick.
Christoph, yeah, because he was away for a while, now he's back.
Yeah, he's a good buddy of mine. We're actually working on a track right now, so hopefully we're going to try to release it sometime this summer.
Now, Keone, how much of your music is influenced by the 1980s?
1980s, where it all started. Everything. Like, a lot of my music definitely samples a lot of the 80s tracks. You know, I'm a true 80s fan myself, so I always sneak in a few 80s tracks there, even if it's for a younger crowd. You know, we've all heard it once before, so definitely the 80s rock. Love the 80s.
Now, the reason I ask is because that brings us to our next story. We have Dan Kahn, who brings you an interesting look on what it would be like to be an 80s man in modern day. I had much more fun in the 1980s than I ever did. I'm just glad to be alive in 2013 and be old enough to enjoy the night spots. We've been looking at some nightclubs, but there's also lounges, right, Juice? Where are we now?
We're in a beautiful venue in downtown Victoria that is available to the public for different events of any sort, and is one of the few venues in this city that can be rented out for any sort of catering event that they'd like.
Now, Marshall, you're the owner of Temple, so what does it take to keep this place going? How much work is it?
It's a lot of work. You got to pound the pavement. We've got business cards out there. We've got new brochures out there, booking the venue for people's private events. And, you know, you just got to push the marketing out there, whether it's a concert or whether it's a venue that you own. It's a business. So
while Marshall's pounding the pavement, Juice, you wanted to let us know about some stuff too.
We have a couple of big events coming up. We have our Thursday residency at Hush, which goes on every Thursday night. Doors open at 10. Then we have a really good show Friday, August 9th. And we have our really large themed costume party, Heaven and Hell, at Sugar Nightclub on August 23rd. I'm sure you'll see the posters around the city.
Good to see you. And it was good to see you guys too. Thanks for watching the show. Listen, if you've got a story idea, or you want us to host our show from your location, give us a Facebook, an email, or a tweet, and we'll be in your neck of the woods at some date pretty soon. I'm James Green, thanks for watching the show. We'll see you next time. Now boys, let's talk about the next event.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network, Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co., Menswear and Accessories, Hair Services provided by Salon J.